Hello friends, I am Sanjay Gaikwad, working as an assistant professor and head Department of Physics, Mahatma Phule College, Panvel. Today we want to discuss on the syllabus of Indian Knowledge System. As it is an optional subject, uh, additional subject to our major subject, our college chose the M3 system for the FI.B.Sc, M1, M2, M3. We have the various groups. We have already uploaded the different groups of students offered by our college for B.Sc, and one of the subject in that is the Indian knowledge system. We have additional subject to the major subject is like for FC, like FC we have um, VEC, AEC and IKS. Out of that, today we want to discuss on the IKS Indian knowledge system, syllabus of Indian knowledge system, because we have the very wide history of the very wide ancient history which is well developed in last 5000 years, and we want to discuss that to welfare or well beginning or wellness of the human beings. So we go to the Indian knowledge system. The syllabus for the FIBC we divide into three modules. Of out of that, first module is the introduction to IKS. In that, what is the knowledge system or IKS? Characteristic feature of Indian knowledge system. We want to discuss here. Second thing, another topic in that another point is why IKS, and we want to discuss on the Macaulay education policy and its impact. Second, need of revisiting to the Indian ancient traditions. We know that we have very good knowledge in the Indian knowledge or ancient Indian traditions which are used for the simplification of the human being as well as science and technology. There is the third topic, the scope of IKS from the universality of the IKS from micro to macro and development from earliest times to the 18th century. That is the common era. And fourth article is the tradition of IKS. In that tradition of IKS means Indian ancient education system we want to study, which is like home. Home is the first education institute of our self. Everyone has started their education from home. Another is Gurukul system is there, Pathshala, universities and ancient education centers. Last article is the relevant sites in the vicinity of the institute. Water management system at Kaneri, because in the Kaneri caves are ancient Buddhist rock cut architecture which is used for the sophisticated water management system, as well as it is used to filter the water, store the water, rain water harvesting. It is one of the good example. Another is the temple management of the Ambernath system is also example of this. This is the first model of 10 hours. Remember that in that there is the 5 articles are there. Introduction to the IKS, why IKS, scope of IKS, tradition of IKS and relevant sites in the vicinity of the institute. This is the just pictorial representation that how the paradigm shifts in the education system of India from Vedas era, early history to the Buddhism era, early common era to the Islamic era, late Middle Ages, British era, that is colonial era to the modern era, present era. Okay, so this is one of the short but sweet how this education system transformed in last 5,000 years. Second unit is related to the medicine, Ayurveda, because in our India there is a good knowledge of the Ayurveda and medicinal knowledge. Alchemy, alchemy is another. Third is mathematics, because zero is given by the India to the universe. That is the and generally zero is the very important discovery from the ancient of Indian. Second thing is the decimal system. Also, we have a very good logical and critical thinking. We have art of governance, that's Arthashastra. Aryabhatta, Arthashastra is the one of the Arthashastra is one of the art of governance. Second thing, the third model is related to this all points: aesthetics, town planning, strategic studies, Krishi Shastra, Vyakarna and lexicography, Natya Shastra, ancient sports, astronomy, yoga and well-being. It is very famous now because in June we are already familiar with the National International Yoga Day. Linguistics, Chitra Sutra, architecture, taxation, banking, trade and commerce. Generally, Indian knowledge system include this all this. Now we have only three units or three modules, and we have the paper of 50 marks, 50. Second thing, pattern of examination. In the pattern of examination, there is the internal evaluation 40 marks, 40% that is 20 marks, and 60% is the semester examination that is 30 marks. The pattern of examination is that after collection of the submission of the assignment, presentations, projects, or field visit, any one of the things. Generally, we follow the assignments, and second part is the class test or MCQ test for 5 marks. Overall conduct and class participation of student behavior it 5 marks. In total 20 marks, that is 40% assessment is internal, 60% marks means 30 marks have the pattern of examination is there are three questions. One first question has attempt any two questions out of five. Question 2 attempt 3 out of 6. Attempt 3 out of 6 in question number 3 also. Means in question number 1 there are the questions of 3 marks of each. Two questions you want to solve out of 5 and we get the 6 marks. Second, in question number 2 there are the 6 questions are given and we want to solve any 3 and each question has the 4 marks. In question number 3 again same, there are the 6 questions are given, 3 questions we want to solve and we will get the 12 marks. This is the pattern of examination, as well as these are reference books which are used to this, and we also use the some internet data from Wikipedia. Sometimes we want to use the state publication, other books and reference book also we use to study this Indian knowledge system. Thank you.